This
and the
conference
introduction.
will now be recorded.
As this is why I said that my session is on conversion rate optimization on e-commerce website, but it's not like that only e-commerce website can be optimized for the conversion. If you are in service business, if you have normal website and whatever purpose you have, you can use the conversion optimization techniques and get more sales. When we say sales, then it's like we have to convert the visitor to a client. So let's go by yes. So first thing is, what is conversion? So conversion is, it's like view a thank you page. It can be a thank you page for, let's say they just registered for the free products, or they subscribe to your email list, right? It can be a download a white paper, or they make a purchase and you show them a thank you page. So it's another kind of conversion. Then listen to audio tracks. If there is audio websites, they are selling the audio tracks, and if any visitor listen to their free audio tracks, then it's one kind of conversion. It's just start of the conversion process. And share your link on social media. So on e-commerce, this is the one added advantage, that share your link on social media. Nowadays it's a very popular thing. We'll see further. So what is conversion that we understood? Then there are two types of conversion. One is nurture kind of stuff and one is direct. First, see on the direct. Any visitor come to your website, and if they make a purchase, or if they give you call directly that I need this kind of service, or I have these queries, or they fill up the contact form. Contact form can be a request for quote or request for callback, or any kind of contact form they fill up on your website. It's kind of direct conversion, because you can directly touch with them. But nurturing conversion is like they sign up for the email, they sign up for the free product, white paper, even they share on social media, like they follow your Facebook page, they share your Facebook post, they follow you on Twitter, or they download some samples or surveys, or that can be so many things on this list when you say nurture type of conversions. So what we have to do is, when we say conversion optimization, we have to nurture the visitors with the nurture conversation, and then we have to move them to a direct conversion using the nurturing techniques. So the question is, what is CRO? That is conversion rate optimization. So it's a very simple thing. It's the art of converting visitors to the customer. Whoever is visiting your website, you have to gain the skill, or you have to gain the art, that you can convert them to paying customer, not a non-paying customer. That is also important. See this matrix. On x-axis it's traffic versus conversion rate. So if you see my cursor, most of the websites are fall in this category. Either they have low conversion rate and low traffic, it comes here. Someone has the good conversion, low conversion but good traffic, so most of the websites fall here in this area, right? Then after, third thing is, they have good conversion rate but they have less traffic, so this comes here. But very few websites, and the exceptional website, have the good conversion rate and the traffic, right? So our goal should be to reach in this exceptional website. Now people says, what is e-commerce? So e-commerce is just another kind of commerce. If you consider the commerce or trading in a physical way of the business, that people buy the things from the stores. So let's consider the example that if you are going to any store, let's consider one first example is like, if you have a nearby kirana store, and if you are visiting them daily, so if they call you with your name, then it's like, yo, yes, he knows me. The next time what he will do is, he will guide you, sir, if you buy this thing, we have this good another brand and it's really good, and I can recommend it for you. So instead of regular brand, you can buy the suggested brands, right? Another example is, if you go to any shop or store, and no one take care of you, no one asks you what you need, so you will feel like it's not good, you will feel bad, right? But if you go to any store and the shopkeeper or the salesman welcomes you, then ask you, sir, what you needs, or they can help you to make the purchase, or they can answer your questions, then you will feel good. Even though if you do not buy, they will happily answer all the queries. Then next time you will think that this is really a good store, next time I should visit there. If I want to buy in future again, then I should go there. This kind of environment they create. Let's go with the one practical example that I had faced. In Surat, everyone knows the Podar Arcade, right? So with one of my friend, I went to buy a mobile phone with him. So when we reached, there are so many shops. So in first shop when we enter, we have said that we need this kind of phones and this brand, blah blah blah. So the salesman has shown us mobiles. Then we check the features, and then he was not sure about features and also about price. So he thought, let's go to another store, right? Then when we go out of the shop, on the front of the store, another person was stood, and he said, sir, what is the problem? Tell me. Price is high. If you do not like phone, if you are not finding the features, then my friend says features are okay, but I am little bit confused about the price. So he said, okay, what price is that? And he started bargaining on the front of the store. And then after he said, still my friend was not convinced. And then at last he said, sir, we'll give you these few free things with you, right? So we didn't go to the next store, and he purchased from that store. So this is the thing, that is the conversion optimization or the conversion tricks in physical world. But now we talk about the e-commerce website. So in e-commerce websites, it's very clear that it's all electronics. We do not know our customers. We can't see our customers, right? So this is the another kind of commerce. So with the help of e-commerce, what will you get with the visitor? That either visitor will buy something, or they sign up to a list that you can definitely utilize later on. I can say list is like money, right? If you have a good list, genuine list, then you can use that list. You can target the customer, you can send them the newsletter, you can send them the custom message, you can send them custom offers, and you can buy, you can sell them more and more and more. The third thing is, if they do not sign up, then they might give you feedback what they do not like, right? Mostly people do not give feedback on what they like, but people definitely give feedback on what they do not like. So it's kind of criticism, but it will be helpful to improve our website. And fourth thing, that is share on social media. If they do not do anything but just simply they like something, and if they share on social media, so it's kind of another kind of word of mouth, uh, that is also work for us. Okay, so what can impact your conversion rate? So first, an important thing is the load time. Whenever we go to, let's consider the normal the physical store. Whenever you go to the store, and if it's like it's in a very big commercial complex, and if you are not able to find the store, so we will say, let's go to the another store. If you find any another store, then we buy from there. So same thing happens over here, but it's in another way. If your website is loading, it's not loading faster, then they will think this is not good website, this is very bad website, and they will run away from your website. So load time impact your conversion rate, and no one likes the slow website. Second thing is UI UX. So user interface and user experience. When we say user interface, it's all graphical UI, and user experience is how user feels on your website. So in that, it's layouts and navigation. So how your website looks like, how easy to navigate on your website, how it's easy to find any products or any information, or anything that user are looking for, it's easy to find on your website. Third thing is content. So content is, it's what you are displaying on your web page about the product or the service that you are selling. Either it can be a pitch content, or the product pricing, or images. Here it looks like pricing is the big thing, because if you show that the price is 10,000 rupees, and then after you say we are giving a 60% discount, and everyone can compare the price, because today it's open market, anyone go to the Google and come and find the particular products. If it's a service, then definitely you cannot compare with others. But if it's products, physical product, let's say it's a LED computer or laptop, mobile phone, then it's open market, people can compare the price. And another thing is images in the content, what kind of images you are presenting as a content. And fourth point is the design. So design is a combination of colors, images, fonts, various kind of fonts also impact, and it can be a video. So the overall the graphical view, it also impacts on your conversion rate. So when you say these are the things that impact on conversion rate, then what we are going to optimize, we know this is the problem, we have understood that if we fix this kind of stuff, then we can get more sales. So there are three main categories that we need to optimize. First is conversion issues. Conversion issues, like if we have a buy now button, but people are coming to the page, they are clicking on the buy now and they do not do the checkout. So this is one kind of conversion issue. Or another example is people coming to your website, but they do not subscribe to your free offers or discounts, or they do not subscribe or register with you for the free products. So this is the conversion issue. Another is usability issue. You have a good conversion points, but your website is not easy to use, it has a navigation issue, it's not easy to find the information that client is looking for. Let's say if you displaying some gadgets, and if you are not displaying the specifications properly, then it's not good thing, it's a usability issue. Then third thing is bugs and implementation issue, that definitely one needs to fix it. If you find any bugs or implementation issue, then you need to fix it. So after identifying these three categories on the optimization, what we have to do, we have to take the action. So identify where your website is, at what level our website is stood. So once we identify the bugs, UI UX issues, conversion issues, then what, then we have to decide, we have to fix this issue, or do we need to rethink about the website, or we need to redesign the website. So at that, after identifying the issues, then we have to make the decision that in which direction we have to go. We have to optimize the current website, we have to improve the current website, or do we need to go with the new design. In that case, you need to play with some data, you need to collect the these issues. Again, you have to use the Excel sheet, and then you have to make the decision that either you will go with the current website or it's a new website. But it's always good to make the decision first on which way you want to go. If you initially think that it will, if you think that let's go with the new design, then it might happen that it will cost you a lot, but in long run it may be uh, good conversion for you, or it may not. In another case, if you make out the list of the bugs that needs to fix, and then after you just update the website, you fix all the issues that you find, but it may happen that you not get good conversion. So at this point you have to make the decision on which direction you want to go. Once you make the decision, then you have to use the CRO best practices. So if you make a decision that we want to go with the new website, then with new website you need to use these best practices. And even if you think that we want to go with the old website and improve it, then also you need to follow these CRO best practices. So in this, the best practices are funnels, session recordings, heat maps, A/B test, surveys, and feedback. There are many more, but today we are going to talk on these 5 topics because we have some time limits, right? Okay, sales funnel. So it might happen that everyone has listened about or hear the word the sales funnel. Just 1 minute. There is some message, is SEO falls into CRO. Okay, whatever questions you have, we'll take it at last. Okay, if you have any question, just note it down, and in last 10 to 15 minutes we'll answer all the questions. So let's come back to the sales funnel. Sales funnel is the visual form of your sales process and flow. For example, let's say normally what happens, on any websites, let's say there might be a 500 visitors coming daily. Out of that 500, it might happen that 50 visitors sign up for the free product, and out of that 50 free product sign ups, 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 converted to the real paying customer. This is the normal scenario. The percentage ratio can be changed, depends on the industry, depends on the products, how your website is optimized. But sales funnel is a way to identify in which stage you are losing the customers or visitors. Let's say visitor come to your website, as we took the example, 500 people visited your website. Out of that, just 50 people sign up for the free product. So you have to work on this first stage, that how to convert, how to increase that ratio, right? So we can work on that, but first we should know that on which stage we are losing the visitors, or from one stage to another stage we are losing the visitors. So once we got that idea, we can take the actions. And what metrics we need to track? So it's very simple: input metric and output metrics. So in input metrics, what you have to say: visitors, views, and click. How many visitors are coming, how many views we are getting on particular page, how many clicks we are getting on particular link or button, that we can track. And output metrics is, it's very easy, that simple, sales and sign up. How many sales we are get, how much sales we got, how many people sign up for the various things, depends on the websites and industry. It can be a free product, paid product, white paper download, audio tracks, or download free images. It can be anything. Next is session recording. This is very good things, because as I said previously, that e-commerce is a commerce where we cannot see our customers physically. We cannot discuss with our customers physically, right? So this session recording is very useful on that part. We can observe users behavior on our website, right? So let's say if any visitor comes to your website, so which page they have opened, from that, where they clicks, how much they are scrolling, how many times they are going up and down. You can record the whole session and you can view it later on. It's not like that you have to sit 24/7 and you have to keep viewing. There are the tools that, using that, if you integrate with your e-commerce store and you can configure it, then particular page on particular page you can record the session. Let's say if you have any product, so if you have set that particular URL to record the session, then whenever any users come to your website, that third party tools will start recording its behavior. Even you can see the mouse cursor moving, whenever they click, it clicks the points. Even they draw their mouse moving pattern on the video. So it's really very good things to understand the customer behavior. So using this, what we can identify any UI issues. Sometimes it happens that we do not find any UI issue during the testing. So with these sessions we can understand what kind of issues customer are facing, what kind of UI issues customer are facing, because today there are lots of hardwares, like different size of monitors, laptop, different resolutions, there are lots of mobile devices, and even mobile devices have lots of variations in the resolution, right? So sometimes it's not possible to test on each and every devices and combinations. So with these recordings we can get idea that this kind of person was getting this kind of issues, and we can get their browser details or whatever hardware and software they were using. So we can easily improve on that part. Then second thing is confusing layout. Sometimes it like we have a very long page and we keep moving through one to another page and we are not finding the information. In that case, uh, user will not able to understand what information they are looking for. uh, the simple example is, if I want to buy a mobile phone, and they have shown specifications on different page, or specification hide on some other tabs, or they have very long page and the specification is not very clear, then I might not purchase from that, because I'm not convinced with the specification of the product I want to buy. Third thing is responsive issues. Nowadays, as I said, that there are so many resolutions on mobile devices like phones and tablets, tabs, iPad, iPhone, Android phone. So uh, again, it's not easy to test for each and every combination. So with this recorded sessions, we can view it later on and we can improve on the responsive issues. Third is browser related issues. Again, there are lots of browsers nowadays. So if there are any issue on particular browser version with particular OS, then we can identify it and we can fix it. So there are so many possibilities with these recording sessions, but where we have to focus on key things to focus is the checkout page, right? First thing we have to look on this is if customers are coming on our website and they go to the checkout page and they do not make payment, then we have to record the session of the checkout page. So first you will identify that why customer are not paying for the product or why they are not complete the order. So this is the potential thing that easy to fix, and first thing that you should do session recording on the checkout page. Another checkout page is whenever you have any kind of buttons or any actions that you want customer to take and you are getting the data on that page, you can set the session recordings. Third thing is if you have 100 or 1000 or 5000 products, then just pick a few categories and from that just pick one or two product and start recording sessions, and later on just view that sessions. But do not make mistake to record each and every page of your website. You have to be a very specific when you are recording the sessions, otherwise it will be like you have thousands and thousands of recorded videos and you will not able to view all the videos, and you will stuck with the issue. You will think that I have integrated these tools and I'm not getting the result what I'm looking for. So just record the particular pages. Sorry for that. Yeah, here is one example. If you have recorded the session, then see this screen. Here is encapsulation and encapsulation. Okay, so on this part it's not easy to identify, but here with encapsulation on this form, anyone can easily identify this is the form I can fill up. So here it says no and here is yes. So definitely if we compare these two tools, this will work. Let's see another example. In this is from the first screen. Now we are making it more better. How we can make it more better? So in first test it was good, this was the good, but now if we make some modification, here we have added the orange color on the header part of this block, and on button we have added the colors. So definitely due to the color contrast, this layout will convert more. Let's take a third example. This was on the second, like it can be a win, right? So here is a directional cues example. So if we have this content, but on this part if we put some kind of a message or indication or image or some kind of cues that will influence user to fill up the form, so it will convert more and more people, or it will influence people to enter the details and sign up for the form or free registration or free product or a paid product. So this initially this two looks same, but the difference in the how you present your content over here, right? So these were the just basic example to understand the difference. So when we say conversion optimization, we have what we have to do. We have to keep testing, we have to keep improving, test, improve, test, improve, test, improve, and finally it will give you a good result. Third point is the heat map. This is also very good to understand the user behavior. So where your user is focusing on your website, that you can identify. Here I have given the example of Wikipedia website. So it's a heat map of just example heat map of Wikipedia website, right? So when it shows the red color, it means that here is the mouse movement is very high. If here is the red color, it means the mouse movement over here is very high. right? So this is the way that you can understand the heat map. So what you can understand, where user are clicking, where user are mouse hovering, and where they are scrolling, keep scrolling. So if you integrate the heat map tools, then you can get an idea that where your customer is spending more time on particular page. For example, if you have a blog on your website and people just keep scrolling, then it's indication that your blog content is not good, right? Or if they are spending too much time and they are not taking any action, then it's like your blog content is too much cluttered, or it's like too much narrowed down, it's not spaced enough very well. So based on that you can make the decision. And if you understand the heat map properly, then you can take the action. What kind of actions you can take? You can put call to actions. Call to actions means the buttons, or any click links, or any links you want customer to click and redirect to that. So that is the call to action. So on the call to action, you can place it on right place, right size, and right design. This combination is very important. If you have right place but it's not right size and design, then it will not work best. If you have right size but not right place and not right design, then it will not work best. If you have all these three, then definitely it will give you a very good result. Okay, next is A/B testing. This is my favorite. Of course previous ones are very useful, but this is something that give you a very good result compared to others. And others are, it's kind of you can use for few times, but A/B testing, it's kind of you can keep it using forever. Whenever you want to do any campaigns or any changes on your website, then A/B testing is really a good result generator. So in A/B testing, let's say first we think about when we say A/B testing. So if we are designing the new website or we are improving the website, then we are stuck with the design that we have to keep this design or this design. So it's kind of design A or design B, and at last we are not sure. So at last what we do, whatever we like, we put the website, and we think that we'll get the sales, and with this new websites really very good design, so definitely we'll get sales. But it might happen that we do not get sales. The reason is we are thinking on the part of good design and bad design. In fact, it's not like a good design or bad design. It should be a converting design and non-converting design, right? So we have to do A/B testing, and we have to identify which design is converting and which design is not converting. So based on that we can make the decision. So in in image given on right side, you can see that if we have 100 people or 100 visitor, we divide them to 50%, and we show them different designs or layouts, whatever we are testing for, and then we see the result. In the case of A, the conversion rate is 20%, and the case of B, it's a 40%. So definitely we'll go with this option, right? Second is element to consider. So what we need to do on A/B testing? So we have to do a full page testing, we have to do the UI element testing, user interface element testing, and content testing. So full page, it's a whole page. UI elements like buttons color, buttons text, then heading messages, so that things need to A/B testing. Then content testing. So overall content you are presenting, it's not just one design or one text. That the look of particular block, it might be a head, it's a combination of heading, text, image, video, buttons, links, font type, everything will be included in this content testing. And once we have the result from this, once we perform the A/B testing, we have to use that result, and definitely it should be statistically significant, and based on that result or the data, we can make the decision where we want to go. For example, let's say if we have a buy now button and we are not sure what text we need to keep, then with A/B testing we can get idea, either we should keep it buy now, or buy, or add to cart, or buy pay now. So what will work? So with A/B testing we can identify it easily. Here is some myths and reality about the conversion rate optimization. The myth is conversion rate is website focused. No, it's not website focused. CRO is about every customer's touch point. Whoever come to our websites, they come to our website because they found our website something useful, or they have some interest in our website. That's why they are coming to our websites. Except the bot and your competitors, except these two things, another people, the real visitors are come to your website for the purpose. Another myth is more and more A/B testing. No, don't do that. Do the focused A/B testing and it will definitely win. Otherwise you will keep spending your time and money and resources on doing lots of A/B testing, and you will be end up with spending a lot of money and you will not get any result. Third thing is the CRO is creative driven. No, it's execution driven. How you execute it, how efficiently you take the actions, how quickly you take the actions. Sorry. CRO is a cost center. No, it's a profit center. Some people say is in CRO on conversion rate optimization we have to spend lots of things. No, conversion rate optimization is for the profit. Then average is average. No, average is losing. If you say it's average design or average looks or average conversion, no. If you go with the average, then definitely you have to go for the best things. So the first step for higher conversion is targeted campaigns. When we say campaigns, the people will think like just paid campaigns. No, it's not paid campaigns. The campaign can be a free campaign. Let's say if you are posting the blogs on your website, if you are redesigning your website, if you are updating your product page, if you are updating your products description, if you are updating your products images, then also it's one kind of campaign that you are targeting to your people for the purpose of improvement, for the getting more sales, right? So whatever campaigns you run on your website, it should be a very targeted. Okay, tips to increase the conversion rate optimization. Everyone will thinking that we understood that sales funnel is there, A/B testing is there, heat map is there, but what exact tips we need to follow? So here it's a tip. The landing page. Landing page is the page where user come to your website from any other resources or other website. Let's say if you have optimized your website for SEO or for particular keywords, then people will search on Google, and if they find your website on first rank, then definitely they will click on it and they come to your website. But here is a misconception between a landing page and home page. Home page is definitely a face of our website or e-commerce store, but it's not a landing page, right? Landing page is for specific landing page have some specific purpose. If we are selling any services, so we have to design a particular page for that services, and when we do any marketing campaign, either it's a paid or free campaign, then we have to redirect that customer to that particular landing page. It should not like that everyone comes to a home page. This is completely wrong thing. If you are doing that, definitely you are losing the money. So if another example, if you are selling the mobile phones, and if it is a specific phone, let's say Amazon are doing that, they have specific rights for a particular brand's phone. So in that case, they have created the landing page. If you go to that page, you will find each and every details. You will find the videos, you will find the processor images and its specification very clearly with particular one section. In another section, you will get the information about the cameras, its features, and the images it took. Then in same section it explains about the video qualities it can render. Then in next section it will explain about the designs. Then next section it will explain about their the screen size, the screen guard, the glass materials. So they try to explain each and everything in that one page. So that is the landing page. And for example, if you are go for the Google ads for any of the product, then instead of redirecting customer to your home page, you can configure Google ads to go to that landing page. Now another misconception in landing page and product page is again different. It might happen in some cases that landing page and product page will be a different. So what kind of industries you are in, what kind of services or product you are targeting, how many products you have on your store, based on that you have to make decision that either you need a landing page for particular campaign, or you need to redirect to the direct product page. Then second thing is genuine price. Here is the big catch. I have noticed it many times that people, specifically, let's talk about this marketplace on Flipkart and Amazon. When they have the heavy discount campaigns coming, mostly nowadays it's kind of one after 2 or 1 month it's coming. So when they have campaign, the sellers, what they are doing is they are increase the price, and then they show you that this is the discounted specifically for the non-branded items. If you go for the branded items, definitely its pricings are fixed, but these games they are playing with non-branded items where you cannot identify their exact price. And also I have noticed that on that page they don't have the proper specifications, so it will be hard to identify that what should be the exact price of this. But what customer will see is, oh, now we have this much of discount. Let's say this is the 2000 rupees product, and now they are giving the 50% discount, plus Amazon giving another 10% discount with the credit card. Let's buy it. So this is one conversion rate optimization tricks that they are playing. But on long run, if you want to build a good brand, specifically on your own website, I'm not talking about the marketplace. If you have your own website, your own e-commerce store, and if it's not marketplace, then this will not work. You have to be genuine in price. Definitely you can run the campaign on let's say 30% discount, 40% discount, 10% discount, but some people do increase the price and then they put the discount. When people understand this, there is a chance that they might not come to you. Third thing is search features on your website. This is very important point. If you have a e-commerce website, if you have a service website, then it's okay if you do not have the search feature. But if you have e-commerce website, then it's a must, and it should be on top of the website for the search. And the search functionality, it's not like that you just put the search bar and it will work. No, you have to make sure it is optimized very well with each and every keywords that users search on your website. If you go to on Flipkart or Amazon, if you just type a few words, and it will give you suggestions, and definitely most of the time it will happen that whatever you are looking for, it will be listed in the drop down box. Or sometimes if it's not, then you just type the keyword and hit enter, and definitely you will get the results of the product, and from that you will get an idea that what kind of product you are looking for. Or it might happen that you are not sure about the what kind of product you are looking, but you just have some purpose or some names, and definitely they show you some different products. So the chance of conversion rate of the marketplace, or the chances that you buy the product, will definitely work. Third thing is testimonial. So testimonial is really important thing, because it will give the authenticity to the visitor. But again, it's like price. Most of the site, what they do is they just put some fake names and use some ready-made testimonials. But instead of that, if you show the real person photo with the name and the testimonial, so it will give the visitor feeling that no, this is the real. And in some cases, some websites also show their exact full names, or sometimes it might happen they show their social media links also. So this is the authenticity. The more authentic testimonial is, the chance are that customer will buy from you. Sorry. Oh, just, yeah, sorry for that. Fifth thing is product details. The product detail is very important, because in e-commerce business, the product is the key thing that we are going to sell. So the product details should be very clear. Images should be very good. We have to show the different views of images. In some cases, we can show like the zoom in, zoom out features on the images, so people can see the image, see the product properly. Then specification should be very clear. Either it's a mobile phone, then the seller has to make sure that each and every specification should be there in very clear format and easy to understand format. Even we can show the comparison between two products on this page, and the application or usage of this product. Let's say if there is some electronics item or some OEM modules, so we can also explain its uses or its case studies on that page. So with these things you can increase your conversion rate of your e-commerce website. I have given a few examples of elements to focus on, so you can easily understand. One is the button. Of course, I had explained you in previously about buttons. Here I'm specifically explaining you the in button. Let's consider the text, the buy now versus add to cart. So here is the psychology. Some people feel like if I hit on buy now, it will be directly deduct from my credit card. So in that case, add to cart will work. But again, this is the psychology. So you have to do A/B testing, you have to you have to record the sessions, and you have to check both the things, and then you have to make the decision which one works for you, buy now or add to cart. Another example is start your free trial versus start my free trial. So in our experiment, start my free trial, sorry, there is a spelling mistake, it works. So when you say your trial and my trial, there is a difference. It's a small thing, very small thing, but it makes a difference. So we have to do a testing with this kind of things. Then second thing is the button color. So when I talk about the conversion rate optimization or website tracking, so many people have asked me about the button colors, or some people come to me as a client for the e-commerce, and they said what kind of colors we have to use on our website, or what kind of buttons we have to use, what kind of shape of the button should be there. So there is no particular answer on this. The reason is depends on the industry, depends on the services, it might be different, even depends on the geographic location of the people, the culture, the race, the age sector. There are so many parameters. Based on that, it keep vary on industry to industry or website to website. So what is the best thing for the button color to identify? Again, it's A/B testing and radio A/B testing and session recording. So you try with the different colors and then see which one converts more, and based on that make the decision. Another thing is expert review. In previous slide we have seen the testimonial, but here is the expert reviews. So experts, they are the influencer. Nowadays another term is influencer. So you can go with the influencer. Let's say some Bollywood actors or Hollywood actors do a branding for particular brands. So they are not doing the advertising, but they post about that product or about that services, or it might be about phone on their social media like Instagram. Nowadays Instagram is also very popular for this kind of stuff. And there are some influencer, they just keep posting about particular services on this, and they say I have used this product and I feel like this, I feel like this is my experience, this is really nice product, this has very good features. So when someone who is expert, they say something about the product, definitely people will easily convinced to buy the product. So you can show the experts reviews on your website if you have. Then third thing is poll or survey or customer interview. So it is again one kind of survey or kind of category. But if you are not sure on particular thing, if you are if you are launching the new product, and if you are not sure about the two designs or logos, then you can conduct the poll on your website and you show which one you like. For example, if you are launching a new product, and you can show the logo, two or three combination of logos, and ask people to do a polling, right? So based on the visitors feedback, you can get an idea that which one people prefers. Survey is another kind of things that you can get the data from the customer, what they thinks, what is their opinion. So based on that you can make the decision in your product, or in your website improvements, or in your next product launching. And customer interview, this will definitely work like experts review, because it will give you real feelings. The next is client testimonial. So in client testimonial, I already explained you that if you are just text, then it will not work that much if you have real image plus text. And if you have real image plus text, but if you have a videos, then definitely the video testimonial will work far more better than the text and images. So these are just practical examples that you need to focus on. There are so many elements that you can focus, but here I have just list out few elements so you can get idea that what you have to do, where you have to focus, where you have to do A/B testing, what kind of things you have to notice in the session recording, what kind of things you need to identify in the sales funnel process. So you have to keep focus on small things, and when you collect that small things, definitely it will give you good results. Next thing is, if you are thinking what kind of skills or persons I require to build my growth team or to get more sales conversion on my websites. So here I have put some skills or a specialist designation or requirement, so you can understand. If you want to make your growth team, you need a conversion optimization specialist, you need a user experience designer, that is UX designer, you need a front-end developer, you need a customer research specialist, analytics specialist, data analyst, and product manager. So now you will think that if we hire this many of people, then definitely we cannot have that much budget. So it's not like that you have to go with this all thing. You will find so many agencies and people around you that they might do 2 or 3 or 4 things with this. And definitely if you are starting your business, then you do not need a kind of product manager initially. You can combine the you can take responsibility like conversion optimization or a customer research specialist or a analytics specialist, and UX and front end developer you can hire someone, so that will also work. And definitely if you want to grow, you have to keep learning, you have to learn every day, you have to understand the new terms, you can use various tools. So I have talked a lot about the various tools, but at last I want to give you some tools name. One first is Google Analytics and Google Tag Manager. These two will give you your traffic analysis on your website. Then Facebook pixels and Google ad integration will give you a combined data to where to focus on ads. Then Hotjar is a tool that records the session and give you heat map also. Then there are so many sales funnel optimization tools that you can Google it, because if I keep listing on it, there are so many tools. One is Marketo by Adobe. So but it's very costly, and it's mostly used for the enterprise level, but there are certain tools that you can definitely use. Another is the chat applications is a good option to understand and convert the customers. Then there are email marketing tools are there. So there are lots of tools, but what I am trying to do today is to guide you that what is conversion optimized, what you need to take care. And once you understand this, so you can just start with the conversion optimization, and if you Google yourself, you start learning it, you will get lots of things. And if you have any query, you can reach out to me anytime. I will be happy to answer all your questions. If today due to time limits, if we are not able to answer any of your questions, then definitely later on you can catch to me by Twitter or LinkedIn, or you can write to email, right? So that's it from my side. So now we are open for the question and answers.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Uh, Sir, SEO is filed into a CRO, search engine optimization, and all these things.
Yes, because it's not like you exactly comes under, it's another, it's kind of digital marketing. SEO is a part of digital marketing, conversion and optimization is another branch, but it works together. You cannot say one comes under the another, but it's work together. For
Oh, okay,
example,
sir.
if you talk about the SEO, then Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager, that is also used by the SEO people's keyword analysis. So when you have some data from the keyword analysis, that you can also use in the when you do conversion rate optimization, that keywords will be useful. So this works together.
Okay, sir. And sir, many times I have heard about user personas and all these things. Are
Yes.
they are talking about surveys and feedbacks, all these things?
Right. So it's about tracking the users, right? So there is another big thing about the website tracking and website user, but it comes under the conversion rate optimization. So when you say the tracking the user, right? So consider the video session recording of your website. So you are tracking your users, what they are doing, where they are clicking, from which page to which page they are going, which sections they are just skip it, right? On which section they are spending more time, on which section they are reading the contents. So you will get all that idea. This is one kind of tracking. Also I said in my presentation that you can use the chat application. So with the chat application, if you go with the advanced tool like interactive.com, right? So there are lots of advanced technology and features that you can track your visitors while they are chatting with you, from where they are coming, which page they are on, from which page to which page they are going. So there shows you lots of data.
Okay, sir.
Is that answer your question?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else?
Sanjay bhai, it was quite nice and very informative session, and we were here discussing this that we should at least use Sanjay bhai's expertise on CRO, at least on CSI Surat chapter's website first, right? So
Definitely. How far we are? Just, you have to come one step down, one step down.
yeah, so definitely what we can do is maybe we can have a session next time where we can have few such websites which can be analyzed, then which we can then suggest how to improve. Definitely, if it is for someone, then maybe it might be on chargeable basis for or for some NGO. If you are ready, you can do it for free. But that would be more informative. Today we have got the crux of the idea, but when you dissect some website up to that depth, then we will get exact idea about how experts look at the things and why we should consult an expert, right?
Right. Definitely we can do it.
Okay, so maybe
Even
next time.
yeah, even in that session we can explain and talk about the various tools that use for the conversion rate optimization.
Great. So most probably even in our next episode of this Surat Tech Talks, I am sure you will be one of the most sought after speaker, and people will be viewing and learning from you on this particular session. So I don't see any other questions over here. So I think that all the participants are quite pleased and happy, and they have very clear understanding of what you have presented. So
Okay.
thank you for
Thank
that.
you.
And
Thank you very much to Tejas bhai, CSI Surat, Surti iLAB, and all the association that involved in this wonderful event and give me opportunity to speak and share my knowledge with the people. Thank you.
yeah, thank you once again for your time and for your efforts. And I would also like to thank all the participants to spare this wonderful Saturday evening on this particular platform and event. Thanks once again. Dean Suster's event is going to start in few minutes. So it is also going to be related to how you can improve upon UI UX. And he is one of the global consultant working for Fortune 100 clients as far as the UI UX in aspect goes. So I am sure if you have found this session interesting, then you will be finding that session interesting too. So please jump over to that session.
Definitely, that will help to understand the CRO, particularly in designing parts.
Yeah, sure. So I'll be closing and concluding this meeting now, and very shortly, in a moment, I'll be starting that session. So please jump over to that session, and thank you once again.
Thank you. Bye.